You're watching PTV.
from the San Francisco Bay Area, it's time PTV Live. And now, here are the stars of PTV Live: Arnie, Doug, Ben, and Sherry.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben, and Sherry will be here momentarily.
Gotta go potty.
By the way, this is the software that we use, Ecamm Live. Apparently today is the birthday of Ken and Glenn.
Ken and Glenn.
They're the ones that created the software of Ecamm Live, and we're very grateful to them. So thank you, Ken and Glenn, part of the Ecamm fam.
Ken, our buddy Ken is here.
Yes.
Who was here last week. If you guys want to watch the show when we're done with this one, watch the one and you can hear more about Ken and his Christmas podcast that you guys all can subscribe.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Yep.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, guys. I'd forgotten one part that I needed for tonight. So
I thought
what else is new, right?
Of course, Doug thought you went potty.
Oh.
Yeah. My whole studio here has turned into a Michael's craft school.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, yes.
Well, Margie is asking, how is my Doug, my love?
Functioning, yeah. Not melting.
No,
I'm not
actually.
bitchy. I've ate. So I'm doing well. I mean,
Been watered and
all things considered, you know.
and you were taken out to poop and
Oh, dear
Fine.
Lord.
I went-
Jeez.
I groomed, got my mop top chopped, so, you know, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yes, we're all too old.
Yes, Richard's making a reference to the name of this particular show tonight. Am I too old? We'll get into that a little later. But in the meantime, everyone, I want to welcome you all to PTV Live. And we can actually kind of get started with things around here. I have one thing. I believe Dave is here, maybe Todd, Fox Hollow are here. And we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the village here, because Todd and but in this case we're going to feature Fox Hollow, and that's because right now they're doing a fundraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fundraiser.
We have to feed children, or what? Feed people or feed children?
No Kid Hungry.
Oh, we have to feed children.
We're going to help feed children. We are going to be doing a fundraiser this Saturday on Fox Hollow, and it's going to be it's the No Kid Hungry, Fox Hollow and Friends Give Back. And it's a sequel because we did this last year, so this is the second annual fundraiser for Team No Kid Hungry. Donna of Donna's Dinners with Donna and Donna Jaworski, and there
She'll be making her famous appetizer.
Yeah,
We'll be making lunch.
Yeah, she's making an appetizer. We're making lunch. We're also doing a drink.
And we are?
Yeah, we are. It's not non-alcoholic.
Oh.
But and then they're also going to be having another. They're going to be making dessert, I believe. So let's do that. And I want to say hi to her specifically. Hello, Elisa. Elisa is a woman I used to work with. Welcome to the show tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, it is fundraising season, so hold on to your wallets. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun, so we will be cooking live, and we're looking forward to that. Donna will be doing the same, so we're excited. Oh, of course, the guys will too at Fox Hollow. They'll be doing it as well. And
what time is it? Does it have a time on there?
Well, that's a very good question. It is on Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific.
Our lunchtime.
Yeah, we're going to have a late lunch that day because we're going to be making a lunch kind of thing.
Make sure I've eaten a late breakfast so I'd be well behaved.
And that is the link. You can't click on it here. However,
When does that help?
if someone
Donate Tilly Fox Hollow.
Tiltify.
Tiltify /Fox Hollow /
And you can check out Fox Hollow there, but I've also dropped the link for that fundraiser. That is in the description of this video. So you can click there and you can make a donation there. Or you can join us on Saturday on Fox Hollow when we are doing a fundraiser for No Kid Hungry. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, and Richard dropped a new video. He's hawking his new wares, so.
Yeah, he has a new commercial tonight, so you'll see that during one of the breaks tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, definitely buy my merch.
Buy my crap. What did we watch? We saw a video come up in a recommendation of this guy saying that how to declutter the Japanese style 35 years of crap. And I'm like, no way. I love mine. So there's no decluttering. There's no getting rid of it. No.
You could do well by building an annex.
Yeah, there is no... That is so foreign to me.
Building an annex sounds like a good idea, actually. So, yeah, maybe we could do that. Yeah, but we've got the raised beds in the back here, so I don't know if we'd want to build out there. So
we spent too much work and time back there. No way.
It was too much fun to build the garden. So yeah, we're
way too much sweating. There was a few tears, a lot of curse words, tons of cursing.
Yes,
but the backyard's amazing.
But why don't we go ahead and get started? We have the last of our ciders, so let's go ahead and get started with that. I am right now pouring a bottle of cider from...
Oh, this one doesn't look like pee.
No, it doesn't.
No,
This is a cider from Hidden Star Orchards.
It actually kind of looks like apple juice.
They have their brewery here in the Bay Area, but they sell most of it from Hidden Star Camino up in Apple Hill, east of Sacramento.
Yeah, this is called their Hawaii 5-0. I know, how appropriate.
Yes. Hawaii 5-0. This has a blend.
I saw the cider pouring. He says, "Oh, it doesn't look like pee."
Well, it might do. Does this look like urine or? Mine doesn't have bubbles when I pee.
It's an apple cider that's infused with pineapple and lychee. So, let's give it a try.
Oh wow, this is good. Actually.
Sherry, I think you'd like this one.
I probably would, because I do like both of those flavors.
Yeah, definitely. This is...
I like this a lot.
Yeah, so far, I would say we bought 6
with
originally.
With a rum. Ooh, I should go get a rum.
Oh my goodness. So we started with 6 bottles of cider, all different flavors.
Yeah.
Our favorite of the 6 was definitely...
the Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher. Definitely Jolly Rancher. But I'd say this is a close second.
Okay, does that mean that next week you're going to go back to starting to mix a cocktail again?
Yes, and I already have one in mind.
You do?
So you're... Oh yeah, I've already got one lined up for that one.
Do I know about this? Or
Yeah, I told you about it.
Probably wasn't.
Is it a Christmas cocktail?
No, it's not a Christmas cocktail. It's going to be a summer type cocktail. So you're not going to want to miss that.
Which one?
Did I give you that cocktail book, Arnie, that I brought to you from Mendocino? Or have I forgotten to give it to you?
I do believe we got it.
Okay.
So yeah, well, it's not a recipe from that book though. This one is a recipe that I have up my sleeve. I'll tell you about it after the show.
Are you looking at my ears?
No,
What are you
I'm not looking at your ears.
What are you looking at? I'm very self-conscious because I have
Oh my gosh!
a lot of ear hair, like old man hair. That's why we're doing the old thing. I have tons of old man hairs. See. So now I'm plucked, pruned, buffed, and coiffed. I feel so much better.
Stop!
It was a lot of hair. It's old when you get old. You get like ear hair. Ugh, so gross.
Stop!
Paul, thank you very much.
Now my ear's all red.
Spiders in the ears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we've got drink in hand. Let's go ahead and move on.
Let's go to Hallmark time.
Yeah, it's time for a Hallmark Channel movie review. It's a little warm in here tonight. The air is on, but it's just not kicked on. But okay.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about this.
A wildlife biologist who is actually working on her dissertation is working on fostering the protection of wildlife in Africa and she is forced to team up with a theme park designer who wants to create an over-the-top safari attraction. This one is called A Safari Romance, starring Brittany Bristow and Andrew Walker. Now, I must say, right off the bat, I gave it 5 crowns to start even before watching it, and that's because it was starring Andrew Walker, and that's because every film he's been in, I have liked.
Pretty much dead on.
So I had a feeling it was going to be a good one for me. So we talked about what it's about. Ben, what are your thoughts?
Well, I started watching it when I got home from work today. Fortunately, it was on the DVR, so I was able to power through all the commercials and skip those. And I've actually timed it pretty well, where I know that I've got 4.5 minutes here, 4.5 minutes here, then 5.5 minutes. And right towards the end of the movie, they really extend those commercial breaks to like 6 minutes.
I know, right?
But at least you know that when you make it to the last half hour of the film, you've only got about 4 minutes of movie left.
Mm-hmm.
But I made it through, and it was a watchable film.
Yeah.
It kept my interest. They had a woman who came in and about 1/3 of the way through, who was an old school friend of the character played by Andrew Walker. And she was coming in thinking that they would just pick up where they left off because they dated in college 10 years prior. And 10 years, right.
Yeah.
A lot of changes in 10 years.
No, you have to understand. 10 years is, I think that was just like a license with the script, because these people have clearly been out of college for at least a good 15 to 20.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Then there was one thing about that, though, and that is they cut away from her talking to her dad, and she kept calling her Daddy.
But Daddy, I want to Oompa Loompa now.
That's exactly how I was thinking.
She was a little brat.
I really think.
B-R-A-T-T.
See, he worked for a theme park designing firm, and
Maybe that's what they wanted.
Well,
Maybe
I'm convinced
for that way.
I'm convinced that company was purchased by her father because she said, "I want that because I want to be able to hook up with my old boy friend."
Yeah, she was obviously just a little spoiled little brat, and I would never say a B word.
Yeah,
but to me, I gave it a higher.
Terrible. She played the role really well.
She did.
I actually everything worked.
All the acting was actually fairly good. Overall, I gave it 7 gold crowns.
I'll tell you, my favorite, besides the stars of the film, my favorite character in the movie was the woman who managed the safari.
Kind of thing.
Yeah,
she was
awesome.
Loved her. She was great.
We have a huge emotional attachment to Disney, the Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World. This movie reeked of that about Animal Kingdom. I kept on saying Animal Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Animal Kingdom. You know, Kilimanjaro Safari, Animal Kingdom, Kilimanjaro Safari. So. I really like that. It's my number 1 park next to Epcot. So we gave it 8 crowns. I loved the movie.
Yeah, we actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It had everything.
We were debating between 7 and 8. I know Richard gave it 2 Orlandos, which is the equivalent of 4 crowns.
Okay,
but
he's a little more fussy faced than we are.
But considering all the films that have come in the last few weeks, this film stood out above the rest. So I thought it was okay.
Slow moving, the business.
And Paul said it was an average movie, which you'd expect of Hallmark to come out with on August 2nd.
He gave it 2.5 Ben burritos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just got a little higher because I was entertaining. It clipped right along. You know, it had just enough. It had all the right Hallmark tropes, and nothing was off-putting.
Michelle found it a little confusing with the business aspect, which was somewhat confusing.
Well, I was wanting to know what kind of attraction he was trying to build.
I have napkins.
It was just weird, but it all worked. And at the very end, they talked about the whole projection thing. And
Sherry's working on crafting at the exact same time that we're running a show here.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to get ahead of the game so that I don't have to bore you all with all the little details.
Joys of the San Joaquin says, I think after growing up, getting older and wiser, we go about serious relationships with a different method, using much more caution. Yeah, we do. I would say
Yeah,
It was good,
yeah,
but
I would say that.
if it was just on as dead, noise, I would probably watch it again. The real secret was he was in charge of designing the latrines.
okay, now
there was a meme that came up that one of my Instagram, those things that post, you just scroll the video after video. One prince says, I got a castle. The other prince goes, I got a castle. And then the Rapunzel comes up. Each one of these Disney characters come up. And so all the major ones, all the major princesses got something. And this princess says, I got a bathroom, was Rapunzel. Because what she got was well known at the Magic Kingdom and Disney World was she got a bathroom. But the way the person did that was funny, so I had to bring off from this tangent because Cinderella goes, I got a castle, and then Sleepy Beauty goes, I got a castle, and Cinderella goes, I got a castle. And,
Well, at least Donna liked it.
and then Rapunzel goes, I got a bathroom. Only people who go to Walt Disney World knows that.
Well, everyone, it seems that we had a consensus here at PTV. 8 gold crowns.
No.
Our Hallmark savant gave it 2.5 Ben burritos, and Richard, the Orlando guy, gave it 2 Orlando.
Yeah.
So 4 and 5.
So we were obviously more entertained by it than our counterparts.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
What was the next week?
Not to change the subject, but while we're on Hallmark movie reviews, I just want to send some good thoughts out to Daniela and John at Hit or Miss Hallmark movie reviews. John broke his foot. So we want to make sure that we're keeping him.
know about that. You got an owie?
I missed that altogether.
I would say it was more than an owie, but
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know the
We'll
details.
find out.
Yeah.
And when we do, we'll make sure that we do that. We'll do. In other news, this is not on the schedule or anything. I don't have a little segment for it or anything like that, but I did want to discuss it quickly. And it was just a real quick news story. I heard about this last week, and it was a woman in Texas. She and her husband were tending to the yards. He was in the front, she was in the back. She was mowing the lawn when suddenly, out of the sky, a snake fell on her arm and wrapped itself around her arm. Within seconds, a hawk swooped down and started attacking the snake and her.
Oh no.
Her arm went up in the air with this because, of course, the hawk is trying to fly away with the snake, and she's got her arm caught in the midst of that snake.
Real true story?
True story.
Yeah, so the hawk had the snake. Then the snake got out of the claws of the hawk. It fell onto this woman. The snake...
So, yeah.
Yeah, so the hawk is attacking her and the snake and trying to fly. Oh, it was just...
Pictures after the fact, she's got something like a cast on her arm, which is covering the puncture wounds that are all over her arm from the talons of the hawk.
Oh my gosh.
Fortunately, she was okay, and the snake did not bite her. It kept biting her glasses on her face.
Yeah, attacking her glasses.
Oh,
Should have probably wound up getting hit by lightning.
Yeah.
Because how does a hawk with a snake drop it just directly on you, and then the hawk comes and starts attacking you, and the snake is attacking you?
Yeah.
It's
That
a story.
sounds like it came from a Judd Apatow movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
so this poor woman.
But I wanted to touch on that one before we go to break.
She has some bad juju.
Oh
For that to happen, seriously.
So why don't we take a quick break? We'll do a little cleanup here.
We do?
Yeah, we'll got the bottle to take it and stuff like that. So we'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live. Watch this.
We use the Friendly TV app to watch Hallmark. And now we can watch Lifetime, History, A&E, and more. There are over 30 channels from which to choose. We can even add Hallmark movies now to our subscription. Plans start at just $6.99 a month with no commitments. Download the Friendly TV app today at try.friendlytv.com.
You're watching PTV.
I love Jim's little slide for tomorrow night's show. He's going to be on tomorrow night on his channel, More Sunshine Please, at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. He's celebrating he's ignoring International Cat Day.
Actually, that was last
That
week's
was
show.
last week.
Was that last week's show?
Yeah, this
Yeah, you
week
did
has
not
some
get-
kind
you
of
did
other
not put a
creepy.
new one in.
Yeah.
I did not drop his new slide in.
Yeah, he
No,
gave it
you
to you.
didn't.
Oh my god, he gave it to me too.
Yeah, you're just sleeping in the
I
top.
missed that.
Sorry,
Jim?
Jim.
I am so sorry for that, Jim. I missed that completely.
But he is on live tomorrow night, 7
Yes.
p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Yes,
And
I completely missed that. And you know what? I did the transfer. I did not put it in the right file when I rendered the video. I know what I did.
Tired, I get to watch it now because I don't have to just listen when I'm driving home from work.
Yeah.
Richard wants me to schedule a new one over the break.
Pop up video. Jimbo will be on at 4 o'clock, exactly when he starts to take out the trash for the front yard, because every Tuesday at 4 o'clock I take out our trash.
Yeah. But
Like an
why,
old man.
why don't we go ahead and move on with our next segment?
What?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Hallmark. Yes, Hallmark.
If I don't take the trash can to the front of the yard at the curb at 4 o'clock, I'll forget.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that.
So 2003, was there a significant ornament?
Well, yeah. And Jim says, what? No throwback segment? There is. It's in the next break, so stay tuned. It'll be there. It will be there. 2003. It
Oh,
was Jack in the Box. A Jack in the Box memory series made its debut in 2003. I don't remember this one at all.
I don't either.
I have no recollection of this collection.
This is pretty bad. It ran for 7 years, too.
Really?
Seriously.
Yeah, 7 in the series. It ended in
How did I
2009.
miss that?
I don't know.
I actually kind of like them.
There's a teddy bear for one.
Those
There's
are
a
cute.
ticker for another. There's a gingerbread man that pops up in 2008, which I
Oh.
might think about getting.
Am
See,
I
even
going back?
Donna's not recalling it either. Is this something that we're going to have to look for on eBay and
I
add to
want
your-
them all. There's a gingerbread Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Go down that rabbit hole?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Well, just
Look at that.
there are only 7 of them, so
Oh, it can't be that much, and this doesn't look like it's anything. Oh my gosh, I actually like them.
and I gotta agree with Richard. Anything with snowmen is tops. It
Oh,
really
yeah.
is. That is a
Gingerbread for me.
That one is a very cute Jack in the Box.
Candles, bells, pine cones.
They're not scary.
Yes.
I think we all missed the series, Donna. Maybe that's
I
why it
did.
only lasted 7 years.
I was so surprised by this. I don't remember this one at all. 2003
I
to
don't
2009, 7 ornaments in the series. I may do an eBay search on this one, at least get a couple of them.
Yeah.
I'll have to go haunt them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know how we missed them, but
They're cute
it
as a
happened.
button. Do they actually pop up? They actually work as a Jack in the Box?
Yeah, complete working levers and spring-loaded
So it
boxes.
goes bing.
Don't know. I don't know.
They
Does-
probably do with that.
Yeah, it winds and pops up. There's a spring
It
mechanism.
says complete with working levers and spring-loaded boxes.
Nick says that's when Hallmark films are good.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Well, wasn't
man.
Hallmark really not even existent back then? Hallmark Channel just was barely toddlers. It was in diapers.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not even in existence.
Don't make a Charlie in the Box series that shoots jelly. That's cute. That's very cute. Okay, let's go ahead. This is the main series that I wanted to talk about tonight. This is Am I Too Old?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
This is the woman who has zebra-handled scissors talking.
Mm.
I have those so that I know they're my craft scissors and I don't grab the wrong ones that I use for fabric.
Yeah. So you saw the whole list there, but let's go through them one by one. Okay? And the reason why I want to go through them one by one is because it's just so interesting.
It is. This is the whole BuzzFeed thing, but it's
this list came from BuzzFeed, and I took what I felt were the best that were most appropriate for us.
And also, it resonated with us, and it resonates with a lot of people.
Yeah, but there was one that talked about hangovers and things like that.
Yeah,
those kinds of things just completely eluded me. It didn't apply whatsoever.
No.
But in this case, the first one was arguing with other people. Am I too old for this?
No.
Yeah. And this is a quote from the article about Keanu Reeves. He says, "This one makes me think of Keanu Reeves. He gave an interview about growing older and said he protects his peace by refusing to argue with anyone about anything. He said, 2 + 2 is 5? You're correct. Have a nice day." And then he walks away.
That's actually a really good philosophy.
Yeah,
just in a lot of things in the world today.
We have earned our right as we've gotten older to not have to interface with people who we feel are saying something that is just stupid,
or does not coexist within our way of thinking.
No.
Yes.
So.
Yep. And I agree, Donna, not worth it.
It's just our energy time should not be put into something. The Earth flat, yep, there's a straight line across there. Great.
Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me. I do have to address something in the chat here. Lofi is not on the set because Lofi is only part of Christmas now, and only when we do something Christmas related will Lofi be on the set, and that's only once in a while.
Poor Lofi.
Not poor. No, we just move.
We
move on.
Look,
we have a cute Target shopping cart now that I like to have on the set with a teddy bear.
Where's your hideous egg? That thing's been on for weeks. Why is the egg gone?
Yeah.
Oh,
Buritama.
Well, Sherry's got so much crafting stuff here. There's not a whole lot of room for
me or him.
Yeah.
I think.
Stop it!
Don't tempt me.
Don't.
Gudetama is right in front of me. I can bring him here, and then.
I agree.
I agree. What was the reply again?
Yeah, I just right now, just with anything,
arguing with people at work can get pretty dicey too.
Yeah.
Unless you're the boss.
Okay, then here's the next one: waiting in line. Now, I understand you have to wait in line everywhere you go, at the bank, the DMV, but
the grocery store, Target.
This one sample was, as a 33-year-old roller coaster lover, I'm really beginning to question whether the rush is worth it.
There's certain things we've talked about it. Again, we've gone on all these Disney attractions ad nauseum. So if I walk by, and I'm not going to go through the gamification of going on apps. If I walk by and I'm like, 20 minutes, I'll wait. But now if it's going up past 30 minutes, no, I won't go on anything. It's just not worth it. Standing there, it's a lot of work. Coaster blasphemy.
Coaster blasphemy.
I mean, if it's a thing, a one-in-a-time shot deal or specialty, yeah. But as you get older, it's just like, oh, God, no. I'm not going to wait in that line.
Yeah, it's
just not worth it.
Yeah, it's not.
Next one. Wait in line 20 minutes. Yeah, it's about that. 20, 25. Definitely anything after a half hour. No, that's a hard no.
All-nighters. I gave up on all-nighters years ago. I'll tell you.
It was great 20-some years ago, but I can't get them now. I can make myself sick.
Yeah, I would just get sick. I would definitely get sick.
The last all-nighter I did was when we waited overnight at Disneyland to get in for the 50th anniversary, and that's when we slept on concrete when we got a chance to sleep. I don't do all-nighters anymore. I'm just beyond that.
Yeah, you know,
that's the
last all-nighter I did as well.
Last one.
But that was in 2005, and even then, I slept.
Oh yeah, you sleep standing up. Not me.
It's true. I have fallen asleep standing up. That is true. That is very true.
No.
Okay, 9 p.m. What does that mean?
This is good.
Anything that starts after 9 p.m. if you're going out.
Please.
Nope. That's a hard pass.
I'm showered and laying on my bed waiting to fall asleep.
That's it.
Or falling asleep.
Paul says only all-nighters now when you have to pee 6 times during the night.
I've done that too. You're up and down like a yo-yo, peeing and all that. Yes, that to me is my all-nighter. Occasionally you have that. But what was this one about?
This is 9 o'clock, you know.
Oh, 9 o'clock. Sometimes we're already taking care of our evening ablutions. And we're all nice and cozy. And we're done. I mean, and plus it's scary out there. There's the night. There's just, you can't see. You know.
It's scary out at night
It's just scary. It's very, very, well, it's just gross.
Oh, Ken says young Elvis is the only person I'd stand in line all night for. Now that's 2 of those things: waiting in line and all-nighters. Yeah, and probably after 9 p.m. So no on all 3 of them.
Nope.
But the article said, I wish I could convey this more often to people. Anything that requires me to be out past 9 p.m. is an inconvenience.
That's Tom.
Nick is saying that 9 p.m. is party time.
In
I'm
what
thinking,
world?
I prefer afternoon get-togethers.
No, you have your.
If you want to grab a Frosty at Wendy's at 7:30, I'm okay with that. But oh my gosh, beyond that,
the heat. This is another thing. Am I too old for the heat? Yes, I am. I do not understand the concept of the older generation snowbirds that move to Florida or to Palm Springs thinking, oh, I just love the heat. Let's move to Phoenix.
No,
thank you.
I can't.
No, I'm not going to.
The heat, humidity. Until once
that
happened to me and I got severe heat exhaustion, scared me, and that was it. That was over 11 years ago. Permanent scarred me for life.
Tell me if you agree with this one, though, Ben and Sherry. This heat. I remember when I used to want to lay out, do beach activities, and swim. Now I'm dreading having to go out in the sun and want to be locked away in my air-conditioned home.
Well, if you have an air-conditioned home, that's fine.
Well, for me, it wasn't the beach because I don't like getting all sandy. But I would lay out in the backyard with my bathing suit on and tanning oil.
Yeah, but that was 40 plus years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, see, Alisa, Alisa agrees. Anything past 80 degrees is annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, Donna's always horrifying me with her posts on Facebook. 97 feels like every day she's posting that, and it's terrifying.
With me, anything above 75 is uncomfortable.
Today, we've been having a little bit of a humidity issue here in Northern California.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you who live in Florida or Mexico or Hawaii or Japan or anywhere else that deals with humidity on a regular basis, I pity you. But
absolutely,
the thing is, we live in a dry climate, but every once in a while we'll have this.
It's like a tropical storm getting ready to start. What?
No, I just got a really, really funny text.
You did?
Okay. Well, anyway,
But no, the heat,
Yeah.
and look, I was in an office today, and I insisted on having the air conditioning on because it evened out the air where it made it tolerable to be in the office.
see, I like Paul's thinking. 72 degrees
Yeah.
with 50-degree dew point. That is
Yeah.
comfort. That is comfort.
Yeah,
Very good, Paul.
can't-
I like that
I
one.
mean,
What
it's
was
just get
what channel?
acclimated, and it's just
72 with the 50 dew point.
Yep. I can live with that.
Here's one more that I have on the list. A bathroom out of reach. This person says, going places where there's not a bathroom nearby. It's not necessarily that I'm too old, more like too IBS.
Hey, that was me in Fort Bragg and Mendocino, not with IBS, but to pee.
Yep.
It was hard to find bathrooms.
To me, I want a bathroom to wash my hands. That's my phobia. You know, sure, you can get those sandy wipes and you can do it. To me, I just want to know where's the bathroom so I can wash. There's something about using water and being clean.
Yeah.
I got to say something about this, though, and that is that age has nothing to do with wanting to be near a bathroom.
Oh.
At least a bathroom you can use. I remember summer 40 years ago, Arnie and I were on a singing tour, and we were sharing a bungalow in Tonga.
Oh, what's this with
The bathroom had this huge spider on the wall next to the toilet, and I swear that it was the spider was as big as my head.
It,
And that's
yeah,
it.
the leg span, definitely.
I heard
And
the story a zillion times.
I'm sorry. I went outside and peed against the wall of the bungalow. There was no outdoor lighting, so no one saw what was going on.
You were
But
gonna
I was
share-
not going to be intimidated by this big spider next to the toilet.
You weren't going to share space with him, huh?
No.
Did you go back to see if the spider was still there? You shut the door, right?
We
You guys-
shut the door, but the next day it ended up in Ben's bedroom. I sprayed it with bug spray. It kind of laughed and ran behind the bed.
Yeah,
So Ben slept on the couch out in the living room.
You guys didn't have a Dyson where you could suck it up, you know?
Are you kidding? That thing would have taken the Dyson and laughed.
Yeah, I'd probably sit there and
No.
break it in half.
Paul, I love you for this. He says, I had to pull over in a church parking lot and told them I'm doing the Lord's work. I had to pee so bad.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's awesome.
She said, Donna says, but by going outside, weren't you showing intimidation, Ben?
No, it was a case
Yes,
of
indeed.
spider winning.
Yeah.
And
No, sorry. That
yes, it was.
It was a
very real.
tropical, ginormous, child-eating
Do-
spider.
Yeah, do one thing. If you ever want to see if the spider exists, just Google giant spider Australia. And you'll see what we're talking about because it's the same spider.
You don't want to have a trucky.
Yeah,
there.
you don't want to have a Truckee incident when you grow old.
Oh. Hey, at least I didn't get to see anything, and I got something out of peeing. I got to bring home giant pine cones, so
That's true. That is-
my partying gift.
all right. Do we have anything else on the list here?
well, the only thing I have on the list is if there are others, people, anyone in the chat
Oh.
village. If you have anything that you feel that you were too old for, leave a comment right there. And if you're watching this after the fact, please leave a comment in the video. Let us know what you think am I too old for. So,
There's just some things right now you just have to sit back and
exactly.
you get older, you're just like,
Eating a burger after 10 o'clock at night.
Are you kidding? After 8?
yeah, indigestion and yeah. When
Yeah.
you're young, you could eat anything. As I got older, I realized there's some foods because of your sphincter and heartburn that starts creeping up.
Yeah, the cockroaches in third world countries do fly.
Oh,
It's scary.
there's bugs.
Hey,
And
we
now
got-
for more, it'll be known as the Truckee
Truckees.
incident. We'll keep that in mind.
we had kamikaze roaches in Hawaii.
Donna said that. We didn't put that on there. I said
I
put on
did.
the list.
It's on the list, though, sitting on the floor. It's true.
Wait,
It is.
on concrete, waiting for fireworks. No more. I have to have a seat or something that can take care of my tuchus. I need padding. I don't sit Indian style anymore on the ground. No sitting on concrete or the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, look at this. I have all these pillows on here.
Doug,
Yes.
No, because I can't sit Indian
no, this
style
is
on
a
the
very,
ground.
very firm cushion that I bought at Disneyland so Sherry and I could sit and wait for the electrical parade. And believe me, this was a game changer for me. This is the only thing that I would use to wait that long on the concrete in a theme park.
I like what Joseph has to say. I'm too old to mow my yard anymore. I bought a riding mower for a quarter acre
Yeah,
yard.
okay, we have a little.
You want a tractor for that?
Yeah, we have only 600 square feet on our front.
You either have,
and we're done with mowing. We're done with
you
it.
either have a
We're
tractor
ripping it out.
or you hire someone to do that.
So we're the same way. We got rid of everything in our backyard because we were tired of mowing. I don't care. It's for exercise.
And one last one here. Life starts after 50, starts to fall apart.
Eyeballs start getting a little wonky.
Correct, Paul.
Start getting heartburn, or you wake up and say, "Name that pain." Oh, that's new. Or where did that bruise come?
The Orlando guy. Richard says, I'm too old to wait for jack wagons to purchase $100 in lottery tickets and scratchers at convenience stores.
Jack wagons. What's jack
Oh
wagons?
my gosh. Okay.
I don't know what a jack wagon is.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and go to another quick break? Like I said, the Orlando guy's coming, as well as the...
Oh, one more.
Oh.
Every little, like, you text anybody and they use, like, LOL or do it. I don't know any of them. So before I reply back, I have to copy and paste it to find out what it means. Because I'm always saying, SMH. I never knew what that was. It's called shaking my head.
You didn't know what that was even?
No, I don't know any of those, so I'm really old.
Doug is not hep on slang.
I'm not hep on slang. I actually spell it out.
Weren't you the one that thought that everyone was talking about little old ladies when you first saw LOL?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's little old ladies.
As Jim... When I stand up after having been in a squatting position, my knees sound like a grand finale of a fireworks show.
Yes.
At least he can get up. I squatted today to get something from the floor and I couldn't get up. I had to have Tom help me.
And Donna says, driving after dark, I can't see a bloody thing when others' headlights are shining in my face.
I can drive fine at night. I'm just finding that my eyes get a little bit more strained. It's still clear as a bell. But I'm noticing that my eyes are a little bit more tired when I do a little more driving at night.
Okay, let's move on to a different subject.
Yeah, actually, it's time for a quick break here. We'll be right back. Remember, you're going to see that new commercial from the Orlando guy as well as Richard. Here comes your PTV Live throwback. So you're watching PTV Live.
Which one is this?
You'll see.
My 407 Original Brand Apparel celebrates Orlando's famous area code, allowing you to say you love Orlando without saying you love Orlando. Because you and I, we get it. Shop theorlandoguy.com.
You're gonna make it after all.
So, we're going to have a little bit of Christmas right now. Sherry, last week you organized a wonderful craft project where we made...
I didn't organize it. You guys told me that's what I was going to do.
That's true.
That is true. That's what we did. But
The
she made
nights
a
I
wonderful wreath. Is the wreath hanging on the wall yet?
Oh, no.
No, that won't go up until the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well,
In
before
the meantime, it's sitting on the couch.
we get into our craft project, I
With
want
all that glitter?
There are towels.
There's something underneath
Oh.
it, Doug.
Welcome, Brittany.
I'm dealing with all mine. It's just attacking my PTSD.
Now, I want to show one thing. We have social media. We are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Pepper Tree Villa. And on Twitter, a couple weeks ago, I posted a poll and I asked people to vote for which they would like to see for the themed Christmas tree here in the office. And you can see spinning right next to Doug. It's there on a rotating base.
Can you like move that a little bit?
Actually, I'm going to show a nice
we're
close-up
gonna see
video of it. So here is the winning vote. It was going to be either Disney Animation or Mouse Heads or Pixar. And the winning vote was Mouse Heads. So here you see the tree as it is decorated for
You didn't turn off the light.
No, I did not, because if you have the light on, you can see the ornaments. If the light's not on, you don't see the ornaments at all.
This is done with the new iPhone 12 Pro, everybody. The video on this thing is spectacular.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the quality of that. So anyway, this is the look of the mouse head tree.
That's a beautiful tree.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember doing that for the first. I loved having the vote. So that was nice.
It still goes up. It's going right.
Right here. You'll be able to see the whole thing rotating on set in about.
Now we moved the office over.
Probably going to be in about 5 weeks or so. You'll see the mouse head tree behind us.
Disney Schminzy.
Disney Schminzy.
It is the coolest tree, and the stories we have on those.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I really love that rotate. That's one of my favorite trees in the Christmas forest. You'll see the forest start to come together next month. We are going to start working on it September 16th, which is 100 days until Christmas. Today happens to be 133 days until Christmas. So in 3 days, we're going to start putting together the forest.
Halfway to fall, so halfway to summer. The halfway to fall was August 8th or 7th. The 8th is when they consider. So we're now already halfway through summer.
Yeah.
We had a pleasantly manageable summer so far. It makes up for the 3 horrid, hellish years that we've had in the past.
Yeah, it was rough. So let's go ahead and move on because there's some things that happened. All right, so we've got a couple things here. Let me go ahead and just take this away.
Click.
We'll start with nails on a board. Now, I don't have any video of this to show, and that's because it happened while we were driving home from the grocery store. That was on Saturday, wasn't it?
Saturday. He drove. I normally always drive, but he's like, I'll do it. We were leaving our Costco Frugal Hoosier trip to get our provisions. Okay, you done? Yes. Right in the middle of the street was probably a 3-foot by 3-foot piece of thin plywood, and there was a zillion nails stuck up straight on them.
Ooh.
So he drove completely parallel. So I freaked out in the car. I made him go around the block. I said, I can't live like that. That's 4 tires with nails. Someone got their jaws off thinking that they were going to put a spike strip, a homemade spike strip. I needed to know for myself. So we made sure there was no traffic. He made a U-turn. He stopped in the middle of the road. I got out. I picked up the piece of plywood. All the nails were bent. But it was just, I took it and I heaved it into the little middle. And this is just a simple street going up to, going into our town, going into our development.
So
I was so livid.
But he took the board.
But I had to do good. I'm not going to put up with this behavior or people putting up with this.
So he took the board and threw it into the median of the road.
Flipping it upside down.
Yeah.
I was so upset.
All was good. Our tires were fine.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we saved other tires as well.
I pity the one who put it out there. So
Doug,
luckily we did that,
Doug,
and it wasn't.
Good job on that. So
Very good. I told him, I got it from him. I can't let that be out there still. I couldn't. So we took it. I had to do it. This behavior has got to stop.
Now, Ben, that happened on Saturday, but you had an issue with Friday night, and I called it Friday Night Drives.
Oh yeah, I was
Oh, that's right.
I was coming home, and Sherry had contacted me asking when I would get home, because we try and have all the cars off the street and in our long driveway at the side of our house because of
Sensitive.
issues that we've had with catalytic converters being stolen out of cars. So we're going to try and combat that. Well, anyway, Sherry wanted to know when I was going to come home so all the cars could get off the street. I was about 10 minutes away when I saw the message, and I gave her a call, and then I came to a complete halt on the freeway about a mile from my exit to get home. If I had been 10 minutes ahead of where I was, it's possible that I could have been involved in this 4-car pileup that happened on my freeway. 2 cars were spun out and facing different directions. 1 car was off to the shoulder on the right side of the freeway with its whole front end all bashed in and messed up. And then 1 car was on its upside down, just flipped over. And I can't even imagine being involved in anything like that or watching it happen in front of me. But I was fortunate enough that I just was able to get around it and get home. It just took me about 5 extra minutes, but thankfully I was safe. But people are driving around here going 95 miles an hour with reckless abandon, not even thinking about the danger that it brings to everyone else on the freeway.
Yeah,
that belongs on the list of I'm too old.
Yeah, but you see, it's not just here;
No.
it's everywhere.
It's every state, it's for every town, it's every podunk, everywhere. The road raging and especially the excessive speeding.
Yeah.
I mean, you go any around, you're like, why are people driving like a bat out of hell? It's just
So
out of control.
in this case, well, we also had an incident.
You got pictures?
I do. I have a little video to show. We're on
Number 4.
We're on Owl Watch. You're not going to see an owl in this. All you're going to see is the evidence of an owl. And there it is. There's our backyard. We've got corn growing. We
Our
have
sad
our
garden.
very sincere pumpkin in the pumpkin patch. It's growing.
A weed.
But here's Mickey Mouse's head in grass. And you'll see a bird exploded on the grass.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Covered in feathers.
Yes.
Mickey,
An
yeah.
owl has decided to once again use our backyard as a killing field.
What did it kill?
A bird.
A pigeon, probably.
Yeah, so
Or a
something.
dove, some kind of dove or something. But yeah, the feathers were everywhere. So
I get out and he goes, yeah, I forgot to tell you. So now, in order, when we had lawn, we would just mow it or you just kind of like let it deal. So now we have to go back there with a vacuum cleaner. So you're going to be seeing us with a vacuum cleaner because that's how we're going to have to kill. We don't know where the carcass of the bird, but we know we have a horned owl. They're the ones notorious of doing that. They attack it. They probably saw this as a bullseye. They saw this bright green thing and a bird, and they said, oh, that was easy. No camouflage. Pluck. And the bird just exploded.
yeah.
So this is number 4 in 15 years.
And I got another quick video to show. We have been putting together our fall decor. We've been doing it this early so that
I love Balsam Hill so much.
we can enjoy it during the season, even though we're still just halfway to fall. We can enjoy it because we put together the forest so early. We want to be able to enjoy our fall decor. So Doug put together our annual show of the wreath and the garland that goes on the fireplace. And he's just putting a little wreath there in place.
Faffing with it.
Yeah, of course, faffing with it. That's what he always does.
He does well with faffing, doesn't he?
I
And
do.
you'll
I'm
see
a big old faffer.
You'll see our welcome great pumpkin sign there on the Halloween tree too. So yeah.
Stay, you stupid garland, stay.
And there we have the lights. And that little cord, the cord is there in that little tube. We painted the same side, the same color of the wall, kind of conceal it. But yeah, we just enjoy having our fall decor out. So
It's Balsam Hill.
of course, got to put the lights in because
Everything needs to light up.
everything needs lights.
Everything needs to light up.
So you put what, 100 lights on the
100.
about 100 lights in that garland. So
Just kind of gives it that harvesty glow.
and it's actually just kind of almost a hint of things to come. With Christmas coming, Doug will be doing the fireplace with bubble lights and a nice,
End of
beautiful,
September.
another Balsam Hill green garland.
Calendars up there.
Yeah, so there it is.
It's all matchy-matchy.
Yeah, well, thank you, Roxanne. She likes
You need lights. Everything needs to light up.
Noah. The little lights aren't twinkling, Clark.
Yeah.
Noticing.
Well, I'll,
The always
got-
when I watch a Hallmark Christmas movie, they never have twinkling lights. It's always white, and now they use. Yeah, love the light. Thank you.
and for me, you probably, because you can't get a close up, you would not know, but I got ready in such a hurry this morning to go shopping with Tom, and I grabbed for my pearl stud earrings. I've got one regular pearl in my left ear, and I've got one of my black pearls in my right ear.
I'm so embarrassed.
That's an old lady thing. Yeah.
Is this some kind of fashion statement?
Yeah. Next
I
she's gonna
don't know.
shoes, different socks.
Well, Doug had a cookbook moment. Not big enough for a cookbook
No,
corner.
but this is good.
But
It was
he did
posted
see-
in my vintage thing.
Yeah, he follows
Group.
a vintage cookbook group on Facebook, and saw this image, and it was this. I read recipes the same way I read science fiction. I get to the end and I think, well, that's never going to happen.
Always. I look at these ancient recipes, so I
Right.
immediately made a comment, and the gal ended up liking it. After she wrote this, I turned around like, yes, I read recipes like I read a novel. And every time I read a recipe, it says, oh, that's not going to turn out well. Or what were they thinking? Is because I look at it like, no, that's not right. So she loved it.
Yeah, she did.
I had to show him that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
so
there's
we
a
had to
lot of
show
stuff
that.
that's not going to happen.
And just, again, to reiterate, 133 days until Christmas. Well, Sherry, you've been feverishly working on the craft.
Yeah.
Hold on. No. Before we get to crafting, we didn't do a more crap delivery segment, did we?
No.
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 I do have something, so we can go into the So This Happens section.
I
Oh.
got something today too.
Can you pull up more crap delivery?
He's loading. Please hold. Where is it? Oh, God, I can't.
Yeah,
Can't see.
Doug's looking at me, just feverishly looking around here. So
Oh, he has this complicated software. I think it could be done a lot easier.
it's not, but this is the easiest way to do it.
Oh, you keep on telling yourself that.
Seen it yet?
No, Sherry did get something. She says I haven't seen it yet.
I still have Christmas green there, so let me change that to blue. There you go.
Oh. What did we get?
Well, I ordered this on Etsy,
Mm-hmm.
but it comes from Martinez of all places.
Where he works?
As in the county seats where I work.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's got a nice little thank you card, and it's wrapped in houndstooth
Tissue.
with a thank you sticker on it.
It's a lot of packaging.
But
Cool.
this is what I got.
Oh, look at that. She got a nice looking watch band to go on her
Smartwatch.
on her
My
Apple
Apple.
Watch.
Yeah.
I can't tell what it is.
Does that say Disneyland?
Yep.
Okay, so this is totally a knockoff. So
Yeah, but there's like little icons up and down the other
The other side.
other side of the strap. So this is very cute.
And you can get it in any color you want.
And she opted for orange.
No, that's red.
This is red.
Yeah,
Well,
it's their
it's
red.
bad lighting here.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
their red.
At
I
any
thought
rate.
if I'd have it for Christmas to wear there, but I may get a Mickey Christmas one.
Okay, well, she's into changing out her watch bands. I've had the same one for about 3 years.
no, I say one, and I watch
I
where it
do the
is.
same thing. So
You need to watch where that comes from, because me, I would probably have some kind of, since I'm so sensitive, probably have some kind of chemical burn, and I'd probably break out, and I would just
My
be
Tinkerbell watch is from the same company, and no problems.
no, I'm knowing me, there'd be something I'm allergic to.
Right now, though, what I'm
Is
wearing is a leather strap.
Okay, now I've shown these before on the show. This is a little Speedy. This one is a little Speedy recreation. McDonald's old timey McDonald's logo
Oh,
and character. And then this is a Jose.
I was
from the
going to
Ench-
say,
the
I
Enchant-
love him.
Yeah, but I'm not one to collect Funko Pops. But someone reached out to me with a deal, and I was able to. Well, this was created on my behalf.
Created on your behalf?
Yes, this
You
is
can cut
called.
to
This
me.
is called Hallmark Ben.
That is
This is of me. I've got gray hair. I'm holding a Christmas ornament, and I'm standing next to a Christmas tree, and I'm dressed as a Christmas elf.
You're dressed as Buddy.
Yes, I am. So this is Hallmark
That's
Hallmark
hysterical.
Ben.
that is.
Oh my gosh!
Is this a stalker who made that for you?
No.
That is a
That's
adorable.
hysterical, though.
It says
Hallmark
I am
Ben.
one of one. There are millions of ways to create a pop, but only one for you. And this is going to be a thing. This is a thing that you can do in their offices in Seattle and their stores in Southern California. But this was done online through an initial launch that people were invited to do. And
Yeah,
thank
it
you.
looks
I appreciate
So that's
that.
amazing. It
so
looks
you
nothing
just
like you.
go and buy heads and a body, and you just
Well,
go.
you know, the thing is that you put it all together once it arrives, and the hair, it's like a Lego character. Right
you
on.
pop your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard said it looks nothing like you. Of course, my cartoon character looks nothing like me either.
No.
But no, this
That's funny.
yeah, I will treasure this.
I always knew you had a big head, so that's appropriate.
Well, let's go on. Shall we go on to craft time then?
Yes.
Let's do craft time. I'm still laughing about Hallmark Ben. Sherry,
Now
craft
he
time.
has a Hallmark Funko Pop of himself. He's been to anime. I swear to God, we need to find his exoskeleton or the probe that
I know,
cut
right?
him off. This is starting to creep me out.
Oh.
Give me the jeebies. Ugh.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish making this bow, and then I will get out what we were going to do tonight.
Okay, we do have the third camera operative so that we can see an overhead view of what you're doing.
When I'm ready, I'll let you know. But I'm just finishing something up that I wanted. I didn't want to take time to do it on camera, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of what you can do with Dollar Tree frames.
Dollar Tree frames.
Yeah, Dollar Tree frames. I've got an 8x10, a 5x7, and a what is that, 2x4 or
3x5, 2x4. I don't know. It's small.
it's a tiny one. Let me glue this down before I lose it. Raffia is not my jam, and I have to tell you guys, painting is not my jam either, but I did a lot of it today for you guys.
Okay.
So if you
Sounds
like
like it was. You were forced to do it. Oh, I had to do it. Oh, woe is me.
if you guys like painting, then some of these crafts would be for you. Okay, this is what I did. Is it going to stay? Oh, I know. No, it is. It is. It's the stand.
Yeah.
Oh,
It came apart.
Did it?
Yep.
yeah, but that's really cute.
It's 3 frames that I just put together, and I used scrapbooking paper in it rather than fabric, which is how I learned how to do it. So I'm just going to have to make sure that I glue it down really well. But that's one thing you can do. This is an 8x10, 5x7, and then I kind of distressed the wood sums, or they're not even wood, but I distressed the finish on them. They're not wood.
Probably MDF.
So you can put any kind of like photos that you want in it.
You probably could. Okay. Let me pull.
Clicking sound.
I've got a couple of things here to do with you. So go ahead and get to the camera.
Okay. Let's go ahead and give you the whole overview. There we go.
Let me put the glue gun out of the way. I bought these round wood ovals at Dollar Tree. You can get them at Michael's, you can get them at Hobby Lobby, and I got 3 of them, and I painted them orange. And then something I tried. Oh, what's wrong with the lighting?
Uh-oh.
It all of a sudden went. That's weird. It all of a sudden went purple. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
The light went purple?
There it goes. Well,
Okay.
That's better, but I don't know what
no.
happened. So at any
Oh
rate,
dear Lord, you got blue hands.
I know.
Yeah,
That's weird.
the
So I
camera.
got these, I don't know what's going on with
We'll
the camera.
figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. But at any rate, I got these 3 ovals.
She looks like Sally.
I'm not going to show my hands. And then I got this called Distress Oxide
Ground espresso?
ground espresso color.
Okay.
And what it is, it's like a stamp pad.
Okay, the light just went right back to normal.
That's weird.
Okay.
So what I did was, let me get a small piece of the Jenga towers and show you how you can work with it. Now I'm going to do something else with it that you'll see later, but what you can do is you can get this pad and you can paint, and you can just kind of barely touch any of the wood or finishes, or like I said, get a paintbrush and distress things. So that's what the brown is on these rounds. So what, or ovals, they're not round, excuse me.
For a moment, you had Constance Hatchaway hands.
It's true.
And
So
that,
then you
color
put 2 of them together and kind of like angle them out a little bit.
Okay.
And then this third one, I'm going to get the label off of it first of all. Forgot to do that because I don't want the glue on it. It'll pull it right off. Maybe not. And then the third one, we're going to glue down in place like this. So
are these pumpkins?
it's a pumpkin, yeah.
They look like Easter.
Well, not when they're put together.
Where's the stems?
I like what Joyce has to say. But yeah, raise money for the channel. The host can sell PTV merch like T-shirts and mugs with the channel name, host names, and famous phrases. Yes, indeed.
Funny
That's coming.
Yeah, but
So
we did
there's that.
before, and we were hawking merchandise on a site, and all kinds of ugliness happened, and we have.
I have these stems that I bought online.
Oh, okay.
They look like little sticks of birch.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I thought it was a stick with warts on it.
That's kind of what birch is.
And
The
then,
wartiest of all the trees.
then I'm just putting some glue there.
And she's smart to have the glue gun on the other side of the table where it's away from me.
Yes, that's
Just-
true.
Burning.
Then just hold that down.
And then the glue will hold it in place.
These are Dollar Tree because Squaster Square.
So there's your pumpkin. And you can add to it if you want. You can do little wired tendrils in it if you want.
Or some random leaves that
Or
look like pumpkin leaves.
that look like pumpkin leaves. And then what you can do is you can put some of these little Jenga blocks on the back so it'll help to stand it up.
Okay, that's really clever,
Okay.
actually. I like that.
And in keeping with what's that, Arnie?
I was gonna say this is a very, very approachable. I mean, I can do this one, so that's pretty good.
And you could buy a Hobby Lobby for $39.99 with 40% off.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
That's-
then along the same vein, I took these thin rounds that come like 4 in a package that you can get at Michael's. And I did my
Did you do Mod
my
Podge?
Mod Podge trick, and
Woohoo!
I did paper on them instead.
Yeah. So she did the Mod Podge ahead of time so she could use this as an example.
Now, what I'm going to do with these though is I'm going to take the pad, and I'm going to go ahead and distress them some, so that they don't look all
Perfect.
well, so that any of the areas that may have been cut funny or filed, it doesn't show up as much on this paper as it does on others, because it's
Dark.
yeah. But it kind of finishes off these edges some. And like I said, I did a lot of the stuff ahead of time so that otherwise we wouldn't get done with any of it.
Jerry,
We'd be live streaming for 3 hours.
Yeah.
hooray for Mod Podge. Richard doesn't have to sue.
Oh, Richard, I've got another one that I did that I already finished up to show everybody that they can do with Mod Podge. So you'll like that.
Keep on staring at this by my desk. It's a container of Mod Podge. Where's a squiddy?
So you're going to do the same thing with this.
So you just glue it together, and then you've got,
A makeshift pumpkin
which is
out
really
of ovals and leaf paper.
Or any kind of paper for this.
now is that
matter.
paper. Did you use paper or napkins?
This is paper. This is craft paper. The next one will be napkins.
Okay.
So then,
Yeah, for that Richard said yay.
and then I got the fourth one, and I stained it, but I tried a new technique today with this and the big one that I'm going to show you in a bit, where
How many crafts do we have here?
not a whole lot for tonight.
Okay.
I've got maybe 2 more to show you.
Okay.
But this one, you put the paint on, and then you take a wipe, like a baby wipe or a hand wipe, and just wipe off all of the paint, and you're left with a wipe like that. You just take it out and you wipe off the paint, and it comes out looking like it's stained.
That's clever.
So for this one, what I'm going to do is I just need to see where I need to.
So she's going to glue the little cubes.
So the stand is something that you've already stained with that technique. I like that.
Yeah.
She's so clever.
She is. Okay.
So I've got 2 little squares from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue the ends of them, and then I'll place them where I want this to go, and I will get my stem.
One of these.
How's that?
Yeah.
Really does stick right away, doesn't it?
Well, this glue gun does. This is a Gorilla glue stick gun.
That's handy. Very handy.
How's that for a clever cleaver?
So
Okay.
there's the stem on the back of it, and this is what it looks like on the bottom. But this
That's
it's
upside
hard.
so
It's very 1960s. Bold graphics.
I like
This is what it is, but you'll be able to see it standing when you get done. Okay. Other one is
Roxanne, I agree. I think those are cute.
They're creative.
When Sherry does her crafting, she doesn't show us ahead of time usually what she's doing.
That should be alarmed.
Yeah, I like that.
I got a glass plate from Dollar Tree. I put Mod Podge all over the back of it, and then I stretched this piece of fabric over it, and I Mod Podged it. And then I used my Cricut, and I cut out a fall saying, but this is what it looks like on the right side.
So it's a glass plate. The background is fabric.
But it's on the wrong side.
Yep.
So this is just something to put up, in one of those.
You can use a plate stand.
Yeah, that's what I use them for. But this one was really fun. I'm going to do another one for Christmas because I've got one more of these plates. But it's hard to see the true color on this. Maybe when we get back on camera, we can show you that. Okay, this next one, I told you I'm getting a lot of them in.
Oh my gosh.
I took one of these paddles from
the principal's office.
I don't remember exactly where I got it, to be honest with you. I don't know if it was.
You got that at Dollar Tree.
Did I?
Yep.
Because I knew I had gotten some also at Michael's.
No, we got those. We got those on our weekend treks, our multiple weekend treks.
So what I did was I put
thanks for joining us tonight.
Put a strip of paint. I put a strip of painter's tape on it. Painted the top part green. Are you not seeing it?
Oh, let me go ahead and show it.
There you go.
Yeah. So this is a dark sagey green, and then I painted this in off-white. And instead of cutting something out from with my Cricut, I found these really cute stickers at Dollar Tree. And
that was from Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
And they're press-on stickers. And what I did with all of these things is I actually sprayed a coat of Mod Podge on it.
There's your Mod Podge again, Richard.
So that it would not, things wouldn't peel off of it. So you peel the back off of the sticker.
And then drop it on the floor in my room.
Yep. And then you just place it where you want.
Yeah, it's the perfect size for that.
I planned it that way. And then I forgot to bring my...
Your burnisher?
My burnisher.
Can you use that?
Let me try this.
Oh, very good idea.
We'll see how good these work, because I've never worked with them before, but I got 3 different fall ones.
Okay. This is like old-fashioned press-on tattoos that you get from Cracker Jack.
Yeah, it's kind of like how you do the vinyl thing.
You know what? I just got tattoo paper for a craft.
All right.
So it'll be interesting.
Okay, so you have to really work these.
Yeah.
We have to make sure that they stick, yeah.
Well, I also don't want to tear them. That's the other part.
Well, it seems to be doing okay.
So far.
You know what? Give me Cricut.
Well, yeah. But this is not bad. This is not a bad alternative.
Love, laugh.
This is not a bad alternative.
No, but for those that don't have a Cricut, they just need patience to work with this, and it would be just fine.
Looks like you're doing all right there.
That's right. A bone folder might help with this task.
What is a bone folder?
It's
I've got a couple of them.
Yeah, it's
With the G? She lost some of her G.
Yeah, it looks like you.
Yeah, you did.
And we all know how painful that can be.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get it off of my finger here. Which end goes where, though?
That's your G.
Yeah. You failed.
No, it's the company that produced it that failed. You have to work really hard at getting it just right.
Well, yeah, but it just takes a little patience. Donna, G, a lost G.
Wah, wah,
So
wah.
there it is.
There it is.
Grateful, thankful, blessed.
Yeah, sure. That's really
So
clever.
if you don't have a Cricut and you want to do something kind of fun, these are great for tiered trays that I know everybody, that's the rage. I haven't gotten myself one yet. Okay, and then the last one is,
Oh, you've got one more?
yeah, that last
Oh,
one
dear
right there.
Lord.
The one that you helped me with.
Oh,
What's a tiered tray? Is that like for
For every holiday, it's a tray that's got 2 or 3 tiers on it, and you get small little things for each season and decorate with it. Okay.
oh, and just as a bonus, everything that she's doing here, we get to decorate with at our home.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
that's what you make the stuff for?
I bought these little wooden pallets at Dollar Tree.
Those are cute, actually.
I Mod Podged them and did a napkin on it. And then
And she used the heat press,
the mini press,
the
yeah.
little mini heat press, this thing, to adhere the napkins.
Show it on camera, Ben.
Oh,
Okay, that is really a mini press.
yeah. And she used it to adhere the napkins to the palette with
And now-
using the press.
Yeah. Now this is going to be kind of dicey because I don't want to use transfer tape on the napkins because I'm afraid. So I cut out fall on the Cricut.
Of course, she used the most intricate style of font.
No, I didn't.
Sherry, Richard wants to know, do you have one that says negative, disappointed, wretched?
I can make one.
The 3 words he lives by. That says motto.
Actually, that we could do that for a
A
t-shirt.
Yeah, there could be a sheep t-shirt coming for you, Richard.
Oh,
But you know how like the FBI says fidelity, blah, they're 3 words? The motto for the FBI, we could do that for Richard. Negative, disappointed.
Joyce of
wretched.
San Joaquin Valley mentions, I haven't seen Gene in the chat tonight. Gene was actually not going to be available tonight. He actually contacted us and said, oh, I'll be there the next week.
See, people, just like you have to go to school, you call in sick. You have to call in and say you're not going to be watching us. We need to know.
Yeah, right.
I like this. Benji says that beach squirrels like using those for their weekend bonfires.
Beach squirrels? Don't they have rabies and disease? Mange? Ugh. As you can tell, I'm just not outdoorsy.
F the A.
Fall.
So then you put 4 of them together and you got fall.
Well, you'll see how I'm going to put them together.
Yes. We do. We keep track. You're very does it. It's actually hurts our feelings.
Okay, it's okay to miss an episode every once in a while.
It's unacceptable. I don't do this for my health.
Goodness.
I do it for my sanity. I love our Monday nights.
Yeah, I do too.
I do too.
Really? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of thinking about it. I have to hear about it.
How are you stressed at sitting on camera and talking? You sit and talk all the time.
Ken's asking, do we have to show a note from our parents if we miss a show?
Yes. A doctor's note. I want it to be official. And I'm good at forging handwriting, so as an artist, I'll know if you forged the hand signature too. I want notarized. Go to your public notary. I want it notarized.
Okay, so then what I do is I'm going to turn them over. I need to make sure they're right
Is this like 3-card Monty where we have to guess which one is the A?
No.
Fala.
I don't get it. What does flal mean?
Yeah, flaw. Lol. Or FLAL or LAFL. Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare.
And then I'm leaving a little bit of space between them, as you can tell.
Okay.
And I got a piece of ribbon.
Is this more hot glue?
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Ben, stay away from that gun.
God,
No
this got
kidding.
horrid. All those melted plastic smell in that room. Gagging.
Pick a block, any block.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I feel like I'm gonna have to like throw some money down here.
I forgot my little
Your little what?
finger protector. So,
Hold on. We have them here.
do we?
Yes, I have some. I keep them ready to go at any time.
What did you?
Really?
What's he got? Oh, it's loaf. I get it now.
Yes.
That's the finger.
What?
Oh, yes.
Oh, what does LOLF stand for? LFAL.
Do you need any more?
Nope, the one.
Just the one is fine.
The one is
That's
fine.
it. Yeah. Donna says, I thought that was Alf.
Oh. Or you got a flaw.
Guys, I'm gonna die if it's spelled wrong.
Log file and analysis language. Favorable agricultural land. Life for a life. That looks too French. I don't know.
Lower flame acceleration limit. It's a NASA term. LFAL.
Low fat ab or ad.
I used to work for a company where everything was an acronym. I've had it with acronyms.
Right.
That was me with the phone company. Everything was an acronym, right down to DSL.
Then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and fold the ribbon over so it doesn't poke through.
Okay.
Glue this down a
Is
little
this
bit.
kind of like stair-steppy where you can kind of jiggle it so it looks like it's swiggly when you
Yep.
stand up?
Yep.
Oh, instead of putting the hinges on it, you're making a ribbony thingy.
Yeah. A ribbony thingy.
A ribbony thingy with ribbon. That's very clever.
Okay.
I'm getting all of these.
Definitely not.
Spider webs.
Yeah, the spider webs.
I've got a lot of cleanup to do here after she's gone.
Oh, the smell has got to be horrid.
There is no smell.
No, we've got fans going on in here, mainly to keep us cool, but it also helps with keeping the smell away. Dissipate. What?
We're all waiting in anticipation if it's spelled correctly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's our new wordle of the day. How can you spell fall? The Scrabble way of fall. Is it a word? How many numbers? Oh, that's 36 points.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll have to go back and clean it up a little bit more. And
Yeah, but we won't see that on the back side, so that's okay.
no, that's
Now what? So what does it look like?
I don't think it's
Ready?
correct.
Simba 2 is saying, so we should make sure the letters are in the correct order before gluing this.
I think they're
together,
upside
right?
down, personally.
Yes, that's exactly what you need to do.
Yep, they're upside down. Oh, bummer. They're not upside down and it's spelled correctly. We were all waiting to make something to go wrong.
it's hard to see what it would look like, but all you
Stand
can.
it up. Turn the camera. There we go. You can move it over this way a little bit so people can actually see it.
Yeah, move Ben's big head.
Oh, Hallmark Ben. Sherry, that's cute.
Reminds me of like Falala Latte.
Yeah. No, that's not going to happen. So that's that. Then show them the this I'll put a bow around it with twine.
Okay.
This I'll probably do something with it, like curly cues or something.
Those are really cute.
Okay.
And one last thing.
Is the fall plate.
I like the fall plate idea, to be honest with you. I really
Apples,
do.
bonfires, leaves, hay rides, pumpkins. Very nice.
Yep.
Sherry,
I don't want hay rides.
Sherry,
Too
well
nice.
done. Lots of crafting
Love
tonight.
the plating.
That was well done tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mount the plates.
What I like is that they're all approachable.
Mm-hmm.
You can get them all the items you can get affordably at Dollar Tree. So
Tom even did one for me today.
these are very affordable crafts.
I forgot to show this one. Tom did this for me today.
A Lego pumpkin?
No, it looks like Lego, but
He glued some Jenga blocks together.
He glued them together for me. Let me put the stump on it. And then I'll have to put, some little Spanish moss around it and stuff. But these are Jenga blocks. If you want to put the camera back on, I'll put it down here and show you.
It looks like a pumpkin bomb.
It looks very Lego-ish.
I think it's cute.
You do 3. Let me see. 3 blocks together like this. You do 2 sets of 3. And then you do 2 and then 1. And
Like
you do the same thing on the other side.
Like a pyramid.
That's what it looks like.
Very well done.
So I just need to put some Spanish moss on it. And yeah, I painted it once he got it done. Like I said, I did a lot of painting today, and I'm not one that likes painting.
Now, granted, she's not working anymore, so she was crafting as part of her job today.
She can craft. Yeah.
Craft.
That's wonderful. Sherry,
and you know what? This is exactly what I imagined she would be doing after she retired.
That's what she
added sewing.
Well, with the holidays and, coming up, there's lots going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, this one, if you don't have a Cricut, or you don't want to, you want something kind of cutesy, you can do that. Or
everything for less than $5.
Or next week I will show you how you would be able to do it with tattoo paper and inkjet printer.
Well, next week is Christmas.
Oh, the following week then.
Yep.
I've got a couple different ones for the following week.
Yeah, next week it'll be
There's
holiday
only
edition.
one Christmas.
Next
Christmas.
will be a holiday edition.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. Next week is Christmas.
Yes, crafting with Sherry exclusively on PTV.
Yeah.
Live. So, yeah. Although I'd like to get her to do a crafting show for our channel too. So we could show all of that in a craft, just a real quick crafting video and show them putting together, edit together. It'd be really nice.
Maybe once the new year comes, I can start doing something like that.
Oh, well, we'll work on that. Okay. Well, Ben.
Well, that was fun.
Ben, what is happening on Life with Ben this week?
You mean the past episode that we put up, or the one that's coming?
You can talk about the past one, and then also what's coming up this week.
Okay, past one. What did we do? We went
bakery places.
The bakery. You had a Ben burrito,
and of course with Target for the 4 millionth time. I got let's
just say that we found some really cool eats in Arnie and Doug's hood.
Yeah, we did. I'm very happy about that.
These are really
I want another cream pie. If I come out there, we're going for a cream pie.
Okay, and by the way,
right there down the street.
If you watch the video, you'll see there's one thing that was not eaten. That's a chocolate chip shortbread cookie.
So good. I could totally make it.
Outstanding. We could make it, but man, it was nice to know
phenomenal.
we could just go down the street and grab a cookie, and it's
For $1, and you just want that one where you don't want to go through all the work. It's kind of nice.
and it's going to be delicious.
It's kind of like it.
So yeah, Mayu's Cakes and
Good eats.
and bakery. So, and Ben, what about this week? What's coming up with Ben?
Well, a couple of months ago, I tried about 12 varieties of Lay's potato chips. Well, I do the same thing with a different type of chip this week, and it's 20 varieties. So you're going to have to tune in and find out what I'm trying this coming Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific on Life with Ben.
All I can
Wonderful.
say is uniformity.
Oh, everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight for PTV Live. I've had a great time tonight.
It was good.
A lot of fun. We'll be back next week with Holiday Edition. It is the Monday before the 25th, which means every month in 2023 has been Holiday Edition. So
People love Christmas.
We will be here with a Christmas episode, Christmas-inspired episode for PTV Live. Yeah. So join us next week, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, on Monday night here on Pepper Tree Villa for PTV Live Holiday Edition. I guess it is time. You'll see what we were up this last week. During the Moment of Groovy, you'll see what happened. And,
I haven't seen this yet, so I'm
Ben
scared.
and Sherry went to Michael's, and we went to Costco. Whatever. You'll see what we what we did. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining tonight. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live. You're on Pepper Tree Villa on YouTube. Everyone, have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now, your Moment of Groovy. Good night, everyone.
Bye.